Hi, sir.
Hello,
Good
ma'am. Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening, everyone.
There is no voice. Are you getting my voice?
I am getting your voice, sir.
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Uh, should I rejoin? So now am I audible?
All right. So I think we are live.
Uh, sir, am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible, ma'am.
Okay.
So hi everyone, and the students were there to tell us that we were live and we were like audible to all of them. Thank you
Okay.
so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much. And good evening, all of you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for telling that I am now audible and visible. So this particular session, this is for all the FMG students who are going to appear for their July exam. We are not going to waste much of your time because now exam is very near. And this session is to help you in preparing, rather revising in a proper manner so that once you are going for your FMG exam on July 6th, you are very confident that this 1 month you have utilized properly. And in this 1 month, you have touched upon all subjects and you have touched upon all the important topics. So this particular session is for that. And thank you so much, sir, for joining me for this session.
Ma'am, thank you so much for making me a part of this session. It's always wonderful to be like playing some little contribution, if we can, in the success of our students. It's
Right, sir?
always so good. Yeah.
So you are not just playing a small part, you are there in Triple S, always guiding, motivating, and encouraging all the students for not only the July exam, but for December exam too.
Some mutual effort that we are trying our little efforts whatever we can, but it is like good to see the enthusiasm, the energy that these students are showing all the time to cover up their daily tasks, to be a part of the test, and then even after test asking for how to review that. So it's so good to see them always on the toes. So yeah. So today's session, everyone, is about your last 30 day strategy that we have now, starting from today, starting actually from tomorrow. You're just going to have dot 30 days, and what all is to be done, what all not to be done, and no panics. Right, that is all the agenda for today. Been very very short, in very very less time. We are going to cover up everything, so that you can go back to your studying and utilize your time very very nicely. So, ma'am, please, if you can. Uh,
Yeah, like sir, you said, this is the time when you don't have to panic, but this is the time rather you have to get up. And for this last lap, you have to just take all your energies and you have to just run in this last 1 month, which means that in this last 1 month, you are not going to listen to anything which is negative. Whether it is your inner voice, whether it is people around you, or whether it is social media which is distracting you or telling you that you can't do it, all those noises you have to shut. So cut yourself from all those noises and just focus upon clearing the FMG exam. Now, when we were planning of taking this session, we had put up a story on the Instagram asking what all are your doubts, what queries do you want us to address during this session. So we got a couple of questions, which, sir, if we can show to them what all queries have come.
Just a moment, ma'am. I'll just share my screen. And yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. So your screen is visible.
Okay, so I'll just, yeah. So, ma'am, this is something very wonderful, which I want everyone to read. So that's a very, very nice quote. And this will keep you going all the time whenever you feel low. Whenever you feel that you have taken a wrong decision, things are not right, life is not good, just think over it. And you can't go back and change the beginning, but definitely you can start where you are and you can change the ending. And that's what life is all about, right? So wherever you are, make sure that you are going to make the best out of it. And the result definitely is going to be a better one and a good one. So this is something again very, very good. And this is what you all have to do. And that is what we all have to do all the time. Just trust and believe in yourself. So, ma'am, these are the queries that you've got on the that story that you put.
Yeah. So major concerns which you people have are, number one, are 30 days enough to clear FMG? Now, so for this question, I just want to ask them that do they have a choice? But you don't have a choice now. You have only these 30 days left. And if in these 30 days, if you just give up, then to 100% you are not clearing the exam. But at least if you give a sincere attempt in these 30 days, then there are chances that you are going to clear the exam. What both of us believe is that once you are coming out from the examination hall, this should be your mindset that I gave my best in the last month. This is what best I could have done. I couldn't have done anything better than this. If you are coming out with that mindset from the examination hall, that's more than enough, right? You should not feel as if I would have, studied a little extra, if I wouldn't have wasted my time in the last 1 month, then I would have cleared the exam. So these 30 days, we want all of you to utilize to the maximum. Give at least 10 to 12 hours of studies now, and see to it that whatever tasks you are getting, you complete them in the day, right? Whatever tasks, whether those targets are your own targets or whether you are following our targets. Take each day and complete those targets. Don't let your mind get distracted at this point of time. So then they have this query that I have completed only 8 to 10 subjects. What should I be doing? Sir, you are on mute.
Ma'am, this is a catch question. There can be variable answers for that, but I can tell you something. See, if you have done 8 to 10 subjects, it all depends on what all subjects you have done. Every subject carries a different weightage, right? And don't lose your heart if you're done with 8 to 10 subjects, but if they're thoroughly done, I can tell you, you still have a chance, right? If those 8 to 10 subjects are the bigger one, like the OBGY, medicine, surgery, or the others, which carry some more weightage, that means you have already read something which is carrying more than a weightage of 200 marks. And if that is good, you still have a very good chance, right? So don't lose your heart that I've done only 18 subjects. Will I be able to qualify? No, 100% you have a chance, right? And as ma'am said, the very first line, do you have an option? There is no option. But still, you have a month where you can make a very substantial difference in the preparation of all the remaining 9, 10 subjects, whatever they are. Right? So you have to have a proper strategy. You have to divide your time, you have to divide your schedule in a manner that whatever 8 to 10 subjects are done, you can have a recall of them also. And whatever is pending, we can try to revise the most important PYTs or PYQs from those subjects also, right? So then even I personally believe you still have a chance. 100% you can do that.
Sir, I would just want to add over here.
Please, ma'am.
Even if you've done 8 to 10 subjects, that doesn't mean that you are going to leave the rest of them.
Yeah,
You are not even going to leave a single subject. Even if that means that that single subject which you were thinking to leave, whether you do it in the form of PYQs, we are okay with that. But no subject has to be left at this point of time. So, sir, here I would also want to ask you, sir, are we planning something for these students as well as those students who have completed all their 19 subjects, that how they can go about with the revision plan? And is Triple S going to help them in any way?
Yes, ma'am, 100%. See, I'll tell everyone here, those who are completing, those who have already done with like 8 to 10 subjects, those who are looking for some quick recap, we, being a part of Triple S and DBMCI, we are launching a program that will be called as the One Shot program. And we are going to launch that from 9th of this month, right? Just 3 days from now. And the very first class will be of orthopedics only, right? So we have made sure that you revise one subject per day, and all the faculties here at DBMCI are going to make sure that all the subjects that we are making you revise per day, starting in the evening hours, broadly around 5 o'clock, and the definitive schedule is there. So one subject per day, every faculty will make sure that we are revising every PYT, every PYQ, and the most important topics which are expected all the time in your exams. And if not more, at least we should be able to cover up more than 270 to 80 marks of your exam, which are expected, right, out of 300. So that is the aim. So schedule is ready. And from this 9th of this month, we are starting with the subject of orthopedics itself.
Sir, so is it going to be a paid program, or is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be an offline class?
It's absolutely free. So that is the biggest question, paid or free. So it is
So that's
absolutely free for everyone. And everyone is advised to join that. And that will be on the YouTube channel of DBMCI. So you have to be a part of it. And every evening you are going to get the channel. And ma'am's session is also planned. That will be also there as per the part of the schedule on the Triple S channel. So I am sure that each one of you is there on the Triple S Telegram group. So all the information about this FMG one-shot program that we are launching, it will be shared on the Triple S Telegram group. Stay connected there, and I'll be sharing the schedule that on which day, at what time, which subject is planned, and every day, like in the evening hours or sometime in the morning hours, we are going to cover that up. And rest of the day, you will have to revise your subject and analyze that how we can improvise that.
So, sir,
So,
let me, sir, sorry, sir, I'm interrupting you. Sir, if you
ma'am,
can take
please.
us through one or two more slides, I just wanted to tell them that at this point of time, how they are going to revise. Sir,
Sure, ma'am.
yeah.
This is the one.
So this is something which I wanted to tell you, Bachon. See, your exam is just a qualifying exam, right? You don't have to get a rank. And that is why I believe that even if you've done 8 to 10 subjects, you still hold a chance just now to qualify the exam, because you require 150 marks. You don't, and there is no negative marking. That is why we firmly believe that in this 1 month, if you are going to utilize this 1 month, you are going to clear the exam. So can I go to the next slide, please?
Sure, ma'am.
So next one. Right. So your key to success is number one, revision. You have to revise whatever you have done up till now. Number two, PYTs and PYQs. And number three, tests. These are the three things which are going to help you in at this point of time to clear the FMG exam. Now, as far as revision is concerned, if you have done your subject, any subject from whatever source you have done, at this point of time, please don't change the source. Even if you've done 8 to 10 subjects, you should stick to the original source. So can we go to the next slide?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. So revision videos, jahan se bhi kiye hain, whether you've done revision video from one platform or the other platform, just revise those revision videos. That is enough for any FMG exam, no matter what platform you are following. Number two, if there are any subjects which are left at this point of time and you don't have time even to go through the revision videos, then at this point of time, you should be doing PYQs and PYTs, right? And in order so that you are able to complete that subject which you are unable to do from revision videos, there will be revision sessions which are being held, like sir said, on the DBMCI YouTube channel. Every day a subject revision will be there live on the YouTube channel from 5 o'clock onwards. So, sir, can we have the next?
And this is a schedule that we have planned on the
Yes.
user.
So this is your schedule. For example, on 9th of June, it is orthopedics. So your aim should be that on 9th of June, you should be starting with orthopedic subject. 9th of June का मतलब है you have just now 2 days still left with you. In these 2 days, revise whatever subject is left. Whichever subject is left and you feel you want to complete that subject before you come on to this revision schedule, please take these 2 days and revise that subject. For example, on 9th, we have orthopedics. So on 9th, you are going to do orthopedics. In the morning, you are going to revise it from whatever source you have done. Revise orthopedics from that source. Then listen to what sir has to say. Jot down anything important which was missed in your notes. Put them in the notes which you were following, and see to it that orthopedics is now complete between 5 to 7:30. After that, you are going to get a test which we will be preparing, and the test code we will be sharing on the Triple S group. Give that subject wise test and your subject is over. That is how you are going to keep on going and completing your subjects. If you follow this particular schedule, you will be able to complete one complete round of revision by 28th of June, which means that still you have 1 week left for a second revision before your exams. So, sir, I have just made another. Sir, if you can go to the next slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is what we expect you to do in the stipulated time for each subject. One day you are giving to orthopedics, watch one shot of orthopedics, do the PYQs of the subject and attempt the subject-wise test which we are giving on Triple S. Now for subjects like medicine, surgery and OBGY, it will not be one day, it will be more than one day which you will be requiring to complete your own syllabus. That is why this entire schedule is getting over by 28th, and you will have that 2 to 3 extra days to complete medicine. You give 2 days to medicine, 2 days to surgery, 2 days to OBGY. Rest all subjects, just give one day each. Still, you are going to have last 5 days to revise everything once again. So can we go to the next slide?
And yes, this one is.
Your last revision is going to start from 1st of July and it is going to be up till 5th of July. In these 5 days, you have to focus only and only on a volatile points of each subject, and only you have to do PYQs. So this is how you can revise your entire syllabus in last 1 month and you can stay on track. So, sir, anything which you would want to add over here?
Ma'am, yes, one thing definitely, like ma'am said, everybody, ma'am, shall I stop this sharing? Is it
Yes,
required?
sir. Yes, sir.
So, guys, one thing I would like to tell, like ma'am said, definitely we want you to revise everything, but don't have that FOMO in you that if you do this way or if you do that way, you are going to miss out something. One thing I can tell you very, very honestly, there is nothing like a statement that I know 100% of the things, right? There is nothing like 100% knowledge of every subject. It's not going to ever happen. So you have to be smart enough, intelligent enough to understand that what all you have to read, how much you have to read, and how much effectively you are going to capture or gather out of it. So you have to be smart enough to understand that. And this last 1 month is the time period where you all have to analyze where you all are weak, hold that subject, hold that topic, and just improvise upon it. And once you start doing that, trust me on that, the scores will automatically improve. Right? This is the only thing that you have to do. And one day per short subject is more than enough. But ma'am, as ma'am said, for the big subjects, definitely you will require some more time. So whatever time you are sparing out from the short subject, give that to the other subject. Right? Schedule is already there with you, and we are going to make sure that we give you the schedule beforehand on the Triple S group. So you are going to have that one shot schedule with you. So you already know that on this particular day, I'm going to have the subject A or subject B or subject C. So accordingly, plan your timing, your notes, whatever source you have. Make sure that you are following it, like trusting it completely. Don't try to run away that okay, fine, आज एक one shot में नया बना लिया है, कल का दूसरा था तो दोनों पढ़ लेते हैं. Don't do that. Whatever source you have, trust that source. It is not the time that you change your source. So that is the only thing I would like to suggest, man, for this thing.
Yes, so that's very important. Trusting the source at this point, don't change the source. Don't have any kind of FOMO, but any subject which is left, which you feel you will not be able to do now, rather than leaving that subject, we suggest you watch the one shot. Now, This sessions, yes, they will be on YouTube, Dr. Praveen. They will be on DBMCI's YouTube channel.
Yes.
My session will not be on DBMCI's YouTube channel. It will be on the Triple S channel. I will inform you. And OBGY sessions are planned for 14th of June, where I will be taking complete revision of Obs and Gynae on 14th of June. That will be on Triple S channel.
The pre-links for the session will be shared with you timely so that you all know that it is going to happen at what time, wherever you are still like, at your hometown or in the libraries or wherever you might be. You will come to know day prior that next day at what time the session is being played.
Now, next question which you have asked is minimum how many GTs you should be giving now before you appear for the real exam. So minimum, please remember, you have to give 2 GTs. Minimum 2 GTs you have to give, because now it is going to be a time bound exam. So you don't only have to attempt question, you have to attempt it in a timely manner, in a time bound manner. And that is something which is going to require practice, that won't be acquired overnight. So please come into the habit of timing yourself while you are giving your GTs.
If you are afraid, ma'am, shall I take one?
Yeah, please, sir.
I have completed syllabus. Abhishek is saying that I have completed syllabus and doing revision and Q bank, but afraid of giving GT. Help me out. Okay, fine. Some of you or most of you, I think you are watching cricket, no? And the team that is playing in the cricket, the 11 men in the on the field, right? Do you think that they have gone to the World Cup directly and they have not played any Ranji, any of the state level sports or the this match, and they are going there? So if would you like to like have those players in your team who have never been like holding a bat even, and you are sending them to a World Cup? So how do you think that you are going to the main exam without like testing yourself? So have that testing platform for yourself. Have that confidence. क्या होगा ज्यादा से ज्यादा जीटी में 0 मार्क्स आ जाएंगे नेगेटिव तो होता ही नहीं ना. So this is the only exam I can tell you which allows you to do 150 mistakes. So take this exam as a good one, right? पूरी दुनिया का अकेला एग्जाम है ये. So you don't have to fight for कि वो 160 अगर सही हुए और 40 गलत हुए तो नेगेटिव हो जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं ना. So think of it in a positive manner. So start giving the test. बहुत ज्यादा क्या होगा, नेगेटिव आएगा. At least you will come to know that which all subjects you are lacking in. So we have a definitive, like still have a month. We have still 30 days, and we can improvise upon that. Okay, so yeah. So just give the test, and once I'm sure that each one of you who is in the Telegram group, Triple S group, you're having that tracker sheet with you. So once you give these GTs, please fill up your score in those tracker sheets, right? And if you have trouble figuring out that which subjects are weak, just share it with me, with ma'am, and we are going to like tell you that which subject you need to work upon. Okay, so give the GT, fill your scores, and share your sheet. And I'll be actually waiting for you to share those sheets so that we can catch up on your weak subjects and we can tell you in time.
Now, if you are stuck between 140 to 149, Dr. Salman, just now you have one entire month. इस वन एंटायर मंथ में अगर एक दिन में 1 मार्क के लिए भी काम किया तब भी 30 मार्क्स बढ़ जाते हैं, विच मीन्स यू आर क्रॉसिंग, नॉट जस्ट क्रॉसिंग, यू आर रीचिंग वेरी क्लोज टू 200. So what we want you to do is that now, rather than just giving GTs and assessing yourself, we want you to start revising and start learning the tables. Most of the times what is happening is you people are not learning the important tables. देखो, इस 1 month पहले तक our always we used to say, our advice was कि concepts को build करो, concepts को build करो. कॉन्सेप्ट्स बिल्ड हो चुके हैं. नाउ दोस कॉन्सेप्ट्स आर गोइंग टू स्टे विद यू. इस 1 month में इट इज फैक्ट्स विच यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. कैंसर्स की स्टेजिंग को याद करो, ड्रग्स के साइड इफेक्ट्स को याद करो, जहां जहां जो जो चीज भूलते हैं वो सारी टेबल्स याद करो. वो टेबल्स एक जगह पे लिखो और उनको याद करो. वेदर यू राइट एंड यू लर्न, whether you speak it aloud and you learn, जैसे भी करना है, जैसे पहले बुक को हाथ में पकड़ के घूम घूम के याद करते थे वैसे याद करना है, वैसे याद करो. But the problem is that you people are not learning. ये last 1 month you have to learn, and believe me, if you start learning the important tables, one mark करते करते you will be reaching very close to 200. So 140 to 149, only this much has to be done. Your concepts are clear, I can bet on that. The problem is the factual errors which you are making. So improve on that and your scores will drastically improve.
So for those students who are looking for the Telegram group of Triple S, I've shared the link in the chat section. You can go there and join that. Channel link, Krishnan, I've shared that. Please see.
Right. So
those students who are not giving the June exam, I can tell you, if you're preparing for the December exam, then even the one-shot program will be very, very beneficial for you. Just see that. At least you will come to know that how the quick recap of a subject can be done and how much you know as on today. Because after this 6 months, don't think 6 months as a very big, time period. It will pass like anything. And in these 6 months, you actually have to make sure that you are revising all your 19 subject, not just once. You are making notes properly, and then you are revising it. Then you are assessing yourself. So there is a lot you have to do in the next 6 months. So don't take it as a very big period. Every content, every academic content is going to be very, very important for you. So everybody must watch it.
Ramta Jogi, you have said that last time when you gave GTs, you got 160, 170, and when the actual exam happened, you got 147. And that is what one thing which we keep on telling you, that in the actual exam, your scores are going to be lesser than what you are going to get in the GTs. Reason being, these GTs you are giving at the comfort of your home. You don't have that stress factor also which is going on in your mind, right? And most of the times क्या होता है जब आप GT दे रहे होते हो ना, everything is available in your vicinity. एक क्वेश्चन नहीं आया, लगता है फटाफट से बस देख लेते हैं, उस क्वेश्चन को देख के आंसर कर देते हैं. That is most of the times what you are doing. So if you actually want to take a real time experience, you should give a GT in an offline manner rather than online manner, sitting in the comfort of your home. Don't do that. Go out to a center, go to any offline institute, give a GT. Abhi is time pe so many people are conducting offline free GTs, right? So just go and give those GTs, which also reminds me that DBMCI is also conducting a GT at Hyderabad Center, right? So if you are in Hyderabad, just go to the center and give a GT. That is going to bring you that level of anxiety कि अरे मैं GT देने जा रहा हूँ, right? And then you will be able to assess yourself. I'm not saying that you have to go and give at DBMCI Hyderabad Center only. Wherever it is being held free of cost, just go and give the GT, offline GTs.
And one thing, guys, everybody must take a note of it that wherever you are going to give the GT, make sure it is available on the latest pattern. One question, 1 minute, right? That is another challenge. So it's not
Yes.
only about what you know, it is about whatever you know. You have to give that answer in that limited time frame only, right? So for Hyderabad, I can tell you the date is 16th of June. Those who are
Okay.
on the Triple S group, they are conducting it on 16th of June. It's on in the morning hours, 9 a.m. Right? So if you wish to give the exam, the real time atmosphere you want to feel, go there, and it's a computer lab. You have to just register. It's free of cost. Just register for it and go there. Okay, so this is something very good you can do to assess yourself. And even then, on 16th of June, you'll still have another 20 days to improvise upon your speed, the way you answer in your exam, to keep a control of your mind. If you're getting fearful, if you're getting distracted, that all can be easily controlled. So everybody must give the GT. And as ma'am said, not if DBMC Hyderabad, you can like choose anyone of your comfort, go anywhere, but give the GTs. That is very important.
Right. Medico Maitri beta, it's you are saying that not okay. Nay, there was one of the queries which I was getting for short subject. For December exam, for short subjects, yes, revision videos are more than enough. So you can watch the revision videos for the December exam, they are more than enough. If you are having that kind of FOMO, that whether revision videos are enough or not, keep revision video notes in front of you. One shot revision is happening at the TPMCI channel. You have Marrow's revision video notes in front of you. Now, once, for example, orthopedic sir is taking, you keep your revision video notes in front of you. If there are any points which are not there in your notes, just keep on adding them to it. So your subjects get over. So you can do this for, if you have Marrow revision video notes, those can be utilized along with one shot to take out that fear from your mind that you are missing out on anything.
Ma'am, one thing is there is one little like confusion that everybody might be having, that when I'm starting with my revision, how to do the major subjects side by side. Should I keep revision major subject with these one shot? What do you suggest?
So sorry, sir. I was just so please.
One of the student is asking, when I'm revising my short subjects,
Hmm.
how do I keep a watch on my major subject? Should I keep one major subject with one shot as well per day?
Uh, so what we are following at Triple S Dynamos, what we have suggested is that Monday to Friday you do major subjects, right? For example, if it is surgery, it is OBGY, Monday to Friday should be reserved for major subjects. Saturday and Sunday weekend may do a short subject. This way, if you are doing, then in 1 month you will be completing 4 short subjects and you will be completing at least one major subject. Total 5 subjects you will be able to complete in 1 month if you follow this, right? So that is what I would have done, but there are various other ways. They can choose whatever they want to do.
And now someone on earth is saying that I'm still in Russia and I'm a Dynamo Batch A student. Sometime I'm able to follow it, sometime unable to follow it. What should I do? See, one thing is you have to understand that why you have started all this thing, like you are following Dynamos A. Is it just for fun, or is it like you are very serious? And with your chart, it seems like you're very serious with the studies. So it is okay to sometime miss the schedule. I shouldn't say this. I know many people will not be liking it, and it might be taken in a very casual manner. कि ठीक है sir ने बोल दिया तो छोड़ सकते हैं. It's not like that. So sometime it will happen. We are not machines, and we can't follow all the schedule. That is true. But whatever is lacking, you have to cover it. That is also for sure, right? It takes a lot of effort to make a schedule for you. It takes a lot of effort to give you the same test paper every day. It takes a lot of effort to compile the results and give you the reviews and give you the scores individually. And I can tell you, when you guys revert back with the same energy levels that, sir, I have attended the test, I have completed the task, and even when you revert back, कि, sir, कुछ हुआ, कुछ नहीं हुआ, that even make us happy. That at least you are trying that. First step towards the success is always to start trying. And once you started trying, no, trust me on that. And nothing, there is nothing in the world that you cannot do. So when you're doing it, you're going to achieve it. That is for sure. Okay, so now when you are average student, that's wonderful. That means you have everything empty in you, and you have a big scope of writing anything you want in your mind. So that's wonderful. So keep following the schedule that we are giving you. And once you come back to India, be a part of like some curriculum which gives you comfort, which gives you some idea like how to, grow further, progress further. And that's the only thing you have to do, and things will follow. Don't worry about the rest of the things.
Dr. AKSI, we are not giving you schedule for any specific app. We are giving you a schedule and we are asking you to study from whatever app you want to do. It's not like this that you have to study from Marrow app or you have to study from eGurukul app. You can follow the schedule which is there on the Triple S group and you can use whatever app you want to use. You don't have to change your source of preparation when you are doing this schedule, when you are following the schedule. So it's okay. You can apply it to the Cerebellum app as well.
Oh. So now I think we have covered up most of the things, most of the
Yeah.
questions. So guys, those who are in the Triple S group, wonderful. You are following the Juniper schedule, Dynamos A, Dynamos B schedule. Those who are looking for a revision plan, from 9th of June, we are starting on the DBMC YouTube channel. Ma'am session will be on the Triple S YouTube channel. And for the test, definitely, as we are doing regularly, Triple S will keep on giving you the test codes and will keep on reviewing the things that you're doing. So just stay connected, stay on the track, keep like a track of wherever you are going weak, wherever you are not having a good hold of the subject or the content. Just try to improvise that with every passing day, and things are going to follow. But yes, accept it today that you have still 30 days left. If you're weak somewhere, if your subject is not good, if your topic is not good, accept it. Don't just ignore it कि यार ये वाला नहीं है, इसको छोड़ देते हैं. Don't do that. Leaving a subject, leaving the content is not at all a good idea. Do not do that. Right? So 30 days are more than enough. Like ma'am said, 1 marks. What I personally believe is 1%. So if you improvise yourself 1% per day, After 30 days, you are 30% improvised version of yourself. And I think that makes a lot of difference. One third better than today. So that's going to make a lot of difference.
Right.
So, man, that is all from my side.
Same here. Just believe in yourself. There will be a lot of pressure during this last month. Don't succumb to that pressure. This 1 month, either you are going to make it or you're going to break it. And we all know that you bachas are very strong. Just believe in yourself, and all of you are going to clear the exam. Don't worry, just keep working towards it. So, if you have any queries, you can directly connect with us, or you can connect with us through the Triple S group. We will always be there to help you and to guide you.
That is for sure. So, all the very best to all of you. Let's stay connected, let's stay together, and let's do it together. And yes, we are going to do that. Have faith, have trust in yourself.
Take care. Good night, all of you. Thank you so much, sir, for joining.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, everyone.